Is it gone?
Yeah. I just had it stop. Yeah.
So when it said the unleavened bread, or we shall not eat the leavened bread, that leavened bread represents sin. You know, so we gotta take out that leavened bread, which is sin. Take it out from our bodies. Take it out from our house.
Yeah.
You know?
So because because people probably don't know like what leaven is, and like leaven is the bread though is what makes it puffy, like brings it up though. You know what I'm saying though?
The yeast.
The yeast, yeah, there you go,
Flour.
the flour, yeah. So those are leaven though. That's in the bread, the pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like what else is it? Like it's on.
Cookies.
Oh yeah, come on, yeah, the cookies,
Sweet stuff.
the brownies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Which you know not supposed to eat for like almost like for a week though. That's what it says, right? That's right.
7 days.
7 days, yeah. So not supposed to eat that. You know what I'm saying? Because supposed to take everything that was out of that had leaven in your house, though. It's supposed to take it out of there for 7 days. You know what I'm saying? But I understand within brothers that live with their moms or live with, you know what I'm saying? So you really can't do that if you have roommates and things like that, So it's hard though to do so, But if you're someone that could do it though, then just leave it in your car or leave it in your, leave it somewhere though where it's away from the house, you know?
Because like the scripture says, a little leaven
Yeah, that's the one I was in.
messes up the whole lump.
Yeah.
See, so a little bit of sin, now you're messing up your whole body. Now you're messing up your life. You're messing up your chance for salvation.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, I got this one here. 1 Corinthians 5:7. It says, "Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened." See, for even Mashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us.
See that?
Yeah.
So he sacrificed for us, which he did his part. So we have to do our part. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he did everything that he could for us because he loves us. You know, so we have to do our part. What did that one say again?
The one I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. It says, 1 Corinthians 5:7. Oh no, August 6th, the one you actually. It says, "For glory is not good. Know ye not that little leaven leaveneth the whole lump?" And 7, it says, "Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Mashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us."
Yeah.
Yep. See?
So we could be a new lump.
Yeah. A new creature. You know what the scriptures always say too. Yeah. A new creature.
Why do you want to be the same old lump? Sinning and sinning. It's the same lump.
Yeah. So that goes for like anyone that was a nigga in the world. You gotta leave that nigga in the world, man, and become, you though. You know what I'm saying though? Because a lot of brethren, we had old traits and shit that you can't bring into the ministry. I know I did though. I had a lot of old habits, like you said, habits and traits though that you cannot definitely mix with the ministry. There's no mixing though, because that's just old leaven though, man. You know what I'm saying though? So you can't just bring that old leaven to the ministry, man, because you're not right, man. Because Yahawashi didn't die for you to bring your old to be a nigga. In other words, Yahawashi didn't die for you to be a nigga.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Yahawashi didn't die for you so that you could go ahead and keep. Yahawashi didn't die so that you could keep on sinning.
Keep committing adultery or keep eating pork and keep, you know what I'm saying? No, he didn't die for you to keep doing that shit, man. But then you got these Christians that push that's all right though, man. You know what I'm saying though? That he forgives you even if you're over here being a nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs and being a pimp and shit, man. Like, nah, man. You know, like, how many drug dealers go to church, man? I bet a lot of them motherfuckers go to church. You know, we could tell you that we don't sell drugs and shit. We don't be pimping women and shit. Like, we really, literally don't do that. We could tell you, you know. But the niggas that go to church and shit, who knows what foul shit that you know of? You don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Yahushua, you know, on the night before he got crucified, it was the Passover, you know, and he celebrated the Passover, you know, on the night before he died. But we can talk about that. If you want to go to Matthew
Yeah, kind of.
26:1, because they were Yahushua and his disciples, you know, Yahushua knew he was going to die, so
Yeah.
he was in a spirit. He wasn't in no party spirit.
Yeah,
You know?
because in Luke though, it tells you how he was praying to his father, to Yahweh, saying that if he let this cup pass me, because he knew he was going to go through that crucial death though. If he didn't know that he was going to die like that, then why before he prayed to the Most High though and said, if you could let this Father, if you could let this cup pass me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So let me get Matthew 26:1. It says, and it came to pass when Yahushua had finished all these sayings, he said unto his disciples, ye not that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified. So he knew already though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he already knew that it was coming. You know, imagine that. Imagine knowing that you're gonna die. You know.
Well, he said that he was praying that when he was praying to Yahweh was that he was sweating blood though. That high blood pressure that he was going through. Imagine though, the blood dripping down. That's crazy though, bro. You think about it, like blood sweating out of you because how much stress and blood pressure building up though, and just damn, that's crazy though.
Yeah. So you're like, fuck this place. You know,
Yeah,
because you're gonna go. You're gonna go.
yeah.
Keep going.
3 it said, then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people into the palace of the high priest, who was called Capias?
Uh, Caiaphas.
Caiaphas.
Yeah, Caiaphas. So these are all the wicked Israelites. You know that wanted to put Yahushua to death.
Yeah, these guys are the ones that had like not like to say authority. They had pretty much higher positions, though. You know.
Yeah, they were like in charge of the church. You know, so what they had the power. You know, they had the power to put the Yahushua to death.
Yep.
And they were plotting to kill him.
Yeah, that's what where it says,
Oh, yeah.
and consulted that they might take Yahushua by subtlety and kill him. What his brother just said right now.
And see, so they knew, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna kill him. You know,
Yeah, because it says subtlety, like
because he was
very smart about it.
Because he was making he was changing the minds of all the people. You know, he was getting the people to believe him.
Yeah, because he was messing with the Pharisees' money too, right? You know what I'm saying? Fucking up the money flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He went into the temple, messed up their money flow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It says 5, but they said not on a feast day, lest there be an uproar among the people.
See, that's why they didn't want to kill him. You know, because they knew that the people were going to be like
An uproar, man, though. Yeah.
They didn't want to kill him on a feast day. They were going to wait.
They're gonna be like, because thinking they're gonna be like, well, why is they gonna kill him in the Passover though? You know, you know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't look, well, in their eyes, they wouldn't look righteous if they would have killed somebody on the Passover. In other words, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of want, not say kind of, but they wanted to be righteously. You know what I'm saying? It's being wicked, though, man. Now, when Yahushua was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment and poured it on his head as he sat and meat.
So you can read that again.
7.
Yeah.
There came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment and poured it on his head as he sat and meat.
And so a woman says a beautiful woman. She came and poured perfume over his head. Keep going.
But when the disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste?
They're saying, what a
Why
waste.
wasting all that ointment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor.
You know, it could have been sold.
Try to make some money though. When
Mm-hmm.
when Yahawashi understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she had wrought a good work upon me.
So it was a good thing. So
That the woman did.
Yeah. Keep going.
For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always.
So I can skip to verse 14.
Okay, go on. And Matthew 26 and 14, it said, then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went unto the chief priests.
So Judas Iscariot, he was one of the 12 disciples. He's a disciple too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Judas Iscariot. He went to the priest and keep going.
It says, and he said unto them, what will ye give me, and I'll deliver him unto you? And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver.
See, so
So it wasn't even like,
that wasn't a lot.
it wasn't a lot. It was like a TV, I think, or some shit.
Right?
Imagine though, like, just for a fucking TV, you sold out. Like,
But Judas Iscariot, he was willing to betray the Son of God.
yeah.
You know, he was willing to let him get killed.
Yep.
You know,
Because what it says too, I think in the book of John, that Satan hit his heart or something like that. Entered his heart. There you go. It says Satan entered his heart. You know.
See that? And Judas Iscariot, you know, he's a 2/3.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I was saying earlier, he probably a little boozy or something. One of them niggas. Yeah.
You know, Judas Iscariot, he's a 2/3, and 2/3 are the ones who betray our Lord. You know, they're the ones who go against His commandments.
Those are the same ones that said, "Put his blood upon our children and shit." You know what I'm saying? And that's why when you see Jake getting judged though by these drive-bys or car accidents or Esau kills him in one ways and shit, and that was because, you know what I mean, that yeah, like I said, the Pharisees said put that his blood upon our, pretty much put, doesn't matter, put his blood upon our, you know, kids though. So the judgment that these niggas getting, you know what I'm saying, though, is because of, not saying because of specifically for the Pharisees, but it's part of, you know what I'm saying, because of they've done something like that, man. You know, and that was just their lot though. That's just their lot, because you know I'm saying that there's a thing called reincarnation though, man. So them wicked Pharisees that were talking shit or, you know, slapped Yahweh Shai and did all that, they probably reincarnated into this life though and got killed and shit by Esau or something though. As also, you know, when we don't know, but it's like,
I was gonna say, they care about money more than they care about the Lord. That's why Jesus Iscariot, he wanted that money.
mm-hmm.
He didn't care if it was the Son of God.
He just wanted that money. Like, well, exactly what a nigga will rob a fucking fast food restaurant for like 20-30 bucks and shit. Gunpoint, fucking mask and everything. Go in there and you'll get like 100 bucks though. You know what I'm saying? Want to keep it?
Yeah.
It says, what was it? 16. And from that time, he saw opportunity to betray him. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He was looking, he was trying to find a good time, when a good time will be.
Yeah. 17, it says, now the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Yahushua, saying unto him, where wilt thou prepare for thee to eat the Passover?
See, so it was the Passover.
It's like the, yeah, like the, you know, the evening.
Yahawashi, it was Yahawashi's night before he was crucified.
Okay. 18 it says, and he said, go into the city to such a man and say unto him, the master said, now my time is at hand, and I will keep the Passover at thy house with my disciples.
So he's going to keep the Passover with his disciples. It didn't say he's going to keep the Passover with my wife
Or kids, though.
right?
We're going to get someone bring the chips and sodas.
Or with the whole camp.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It says, the disciples did as Yahushua had appointed them, and they made ready the Passover.
Keep going.
Now, when the evening was come, he sat down with the 12, because can I see? It's the evening. That's when it's a new day, though. So when it's Passover, it's the evening time, though. So that's when time to eat the lamb and you know what I'm saying, though. So that's the time you do it, though. You don't do it like 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning or 12 at midnight. I mean, 12 is like 12 at midnight or 12 in the afternoon. You do it at evening, though. So whenever pretty much the sun goes down, it's when you have the Passover you start. The eating and things like that. So that's when it is, though. Just wanted to say that so new viewers or something like that, that they kind of understand them. So 21. And it said Matthew 26 and 21. And as they did eat, he said, verily I say unto you that one of you shall betray me.
So the Lord said one of you is going to betray me. So all the disciples, they were like, who is it? Who is it?
Yeah. Like there is it me? Who is it?
Yeah. So imagine if the Lord said one of you is going to betray me. It makes you think. It makes you think, what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of sin did I do?
Start examining himself, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes you examine yourself.
Yeah.
So you don't want to betray the Lord.
So it wasn't a mirthy time, though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a time of mirth, though. It wasn't, because when Yahushua said that, I bet there was a tension in the room, though, like crazy. There had to be the tension, like a lot.
Yeah, because the next verse explains the tension.
God. And then 22 it says, and they were exceedingly sorrowful, with the saying.
Sorrowful.
Yeah, like sad, like oh man, like what I do, like. And began they every one of them to say unto him, Lord, is it I?
Yeah, so they were sorrowful. They were like sour. They call it sourpuss.
Yeah, sourpuss.
Sourpuss.
Yeah.
So they were they were stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
23. And he answered and said, he that dippeth his hand with me in a dish, the same shall betray me.
So right there, he told him who is it going to be. He said the one who dipped his hand in the dish, that's the one that's going to betray me.
Yep.
Keep going.
24. The Son of Man goeth as it is written of him, but woe unto that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It had been good for that man if he had not been born.
So the Son of Man, he must die. We know that he must die, but the one who's gonna make him die, that's the one who's gonna receive the way far punishment.
Because it says he shouldn't have even been born.
Right, he shouldn't have been born. So that's why Jesus Iscariot, he knew what he did.
Yeah.
That's why he was gonna commit suicide. Keep going.
25. Then Judas, which betrayed him, answered and said, Master, is it I? And he said unto him, Thou hast said.
He said it.
He said, yeah.
Keep going.
26 it says, and as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it, and brake it, and gave it to the disciples, and said, Take, eat, this is my body.
Yeah, so that bread they were eating, it wasn't no It wasn't no bread with flour.
Yeah,
It
with
was
leaven.
it was yeah, it was unleavened bread.
Mm-hmm.
So that bread represents his body, you know. So so his body, it don't have no leaven, you know. It don't have no sin.
Yep.
Yahawashi's body don't have no leaven. It don't have no sin.
Mm-hmm.
So what we gotta do is take his bread, take his body, break it off, and put it on our spirit.
Yep.
You know, make us try not to have no sin.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Like do the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai though. That's
Yeah.
how you're gonna be purge out anything that you had in you though. You know what I'm saying though? So that's the thing about it, and the word, man, the bread. You know, the bread is also described as the word too though.
Mhm.
So if you know the true word, which is one word though, true word, you would understand though. You know, and you apply it though. You know what they say, practice what you preach though. You actually do it though. You know. So that's the thing about it though. So House Town is really is no cannibalism shit. You know, like literally they're gonna eat him or anything like that. It's spiritual.
Yeah. We want to be like his body.
Yep,
You know,
clean. You know, unleavened.
keep on.
27. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, "Drink ye all of it."
Yeah, and that cup was a cup of wine. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he said, take this wine and give thanks to the Most High. You know,
Yep.
because the wine, that's the best part of the Passover, because the wine is like the you know
Like the we
the
wash it down.
the
Like
enjoyment,
yeah,
you
you
know,
wash it down.
the enjoyment that we came out of the land of Egypt. You know, we came out, now we get to rest. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
and keep going.
28. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many, for which is shed for many for the remission of sins.
See, so that wine represents his blood, actually. You know, like we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
The wine is the blood.
The wine represents the washing of the sins, oh man.
You know,
You know?
and it represents the promise that the Most High gave us. The promise um, to his people. You know?
And he said his people. He didn't say all people. He said to his people.
Yeah, because he poured it out as a sacrifice to forgive the sins. You know,
Yeah. So that wine, you know, is washing the sins, though. You know what I mean? Keep going.
yeah, keep going.
29 it says, "But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until the day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom."
Yeah.
Yep.
So he didn't want to drink. He didn't want to drink wine until the kingdom comes.
Yep.
And that's kind of like how we feel. You know, we really don't want to party up in this world until the kingdom comes.
Yeah.
When the kingdom comes, then that's when we gonna party.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, because we're in the house of mourning right now. Because in Ecclesiastes, it tells you that, though, you know? It's better to be in the house of mourning than in the house of mirth, though.
That's right.
You know? So, you know, we you know, brothers, we, you know, we joke around and we talk about different type of topics and things like that. You know, it doesn't mean to be always sad or anything to do with that. But we just know is it's not the time though to be celebrating because it tells you right there though it was the time is when Yahweh Shai drinks the wine with you in the kingdom, no? That's the time we're gonna celebrate and actually be in mirth though. Because this devil's kingdom is done away with and the new kingdom, Yahweh Shema Shai, is here. So that's the time to be happy though. You know? That's why I'll drink pick up a glass up to that, you know?
Right.
You know?
And this will be the last verse.
30?
Yeah.
And when they had sung and sim, they went out into the Mount of Olives.
So when it was over, they sang a song. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So just like us, you know, when it's over, we're gonna be singing to Yahawashi Shai. You know, we're gonna be praying. You know,
Yeah.
that he hurries up and destroys this place.
Yeah.
You know.
So I got a precept too. because you know what I'm saying about that, right? So Revelation 2 and says, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, as the voice of the great thunder, and I heard the voice of the harpers harping with their harps. And 3 it says, and they sung as they were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. You know?
That's right. And part of that song is this place going down.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So we're gonna rejoice though, man. You know, because the song, you know, you know what I mean, because the song and it says as if they were a new song before the throne. You know, we're just gonna be all the excitement and rejoicement that the 144,000 is gonna have though, because of this. Like you said, that this place is done away with, man. You know what I'm saying though? So that's the time to be the same, be celebrating things like that. You know?
So we want the Lord to pass over this place and kill this place. You know?
Yeah,
That's what we want.
Yeah, because
that's why we celebrate the Passover.
yep. And it's like, you know, it's a time when brothers put curses and blessings, man. This time though, you know, besides other times too, of course, but definitely in these times, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, you got anything else?
No, that was it.
With that, we hope it's edifying. We want to give all praise and glory to
YAHAWASHI BLOOD.
Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone camps, for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.